Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with another video, and this is going to be another 4K review. I'm sure you're probably pretty gobsmacked by the title of the video, like which movie I'm going to be reviewing on 4K. But I wanted to talk about it, not just about the 4K transfer and everything, but talk about the movie itself and why I feel like it is, such a great movie. And I really wish we could get more movies like this, but I'll get into that in just a minute. I just wanted to show you real quick another thing I got, and this is really nice. This is my first Blu-ray that I got from Film Masters, special edition. It's Tormented, and excuse me. The reason I wanted to get this is, first of all, I actually wanted to start collecting for this line. I like some of the releases that they've done, and they look really nice, so I want to start picking some of these up. And this here, wow. But, I'm going to be honest with you, pretty much the biggest reason I got this is because one of the bonus features on here, they have the Mystery Science Theater version of Tormented on here, which, that's cool. And I do admit, I kind of wish they would have done they would have put those as bonus features on some of the other ones, like Killer Shrews or Giant Gila Monster or something like that. It's like, if anybody from Film Masters should actually happen to watch this, could you guys consider that, for future releases, put the mystery, include the Mystery Science Theater versions on these? That would be cool. But no, honestly, for the film itself, wow, I'm actually really, really impressed with the work they did on this. It is a 4K scan and all that kind of stuff. The only thing is, though, it's like I must have misread something, because on the description it said that there was like either an introduction or there was an interview with Frank Conniff from Mystery Science Theater, but it doesn't say anything on here. It says Bird-Eye Gordon, the amazing colossal filmmaker, archival interview with writer, director, producer Bird-Eye Gordon, bigger than life Bird-Eye Gordon in the 1950s and 60s, a ballyhoo motion picture documentary featuring C. Courtney Joyner, or maybe he's included in that. I haven't watched that yet, so that may be it. Let's see, visual essay by the Flying whatever brothers. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. The Spirit is Willing, Cinemagic, and Secret Discord in Bird-Eye Gordon's Tormented. 1961 unreleased TV pilot of famous ghost stories, including Vincent Price. I need to watch that. That sounds cool. Original raw 35 millimeter Tormented trailer scanned in 4K, and a 2024 re-release or recut trailer made with restored film elements. Full commentary track by historian, writer, filmmaker Gary Rhodes with guest Larry Blameyer, and full color booklet insert with essays by film historian Tom Weaver and novelist filmmaker John Woolley. But anyway, so yeah, this is actually kind of a nice little. I'm sorry, I will get to it in just a minute, but just yeah. Sorry, I don't have the disc in here. I got it in the player right now, but yeah, so cool little. So yeah, actually, like I'm looking. I want to get their Blu-ray of The Terror and stuff. That one looks pretty sweet. Yeah, but come on. Yeah, so this is cool. So yeah, I do want to start collecting for this line though. So anyway, pick this up, Tormented. So yeah. So yeah, Film Masters, definitely something I want to start trying to get into, start collecting for their line. Okay, today from Sony, we got the 35th anniversary 4K of Steel Magnolias. All right. Like I said, I know that you kind of like Tara and Tats is talking about Steel Magnolias. Yes, I am. Okay. It is 35th anniversary. You do get 4K Ultra HD disc. You get digital, which for the digital enthusiasts, if you do get if someone gives you a digital code from this release, you should get the 4K UHD version of the film. That's what I got. So, but honestly, yeah, 35th anniversary. We even got some nice bonus features on here. We got director's commentary, 10 deleted scenes, Steel Magnolias 1990 TV pilot, theatrical trailer, In Full Bloom, Remembering Steel Magnolias. So you got some nice bonus features on here and stuff. Nice slip cover and everything. Whoop, there's back. Of course, it's the same thing. So nothing new there. You pop it open. Not the most imaginative disc art in the world, is it? But anyway, yeah, we got this movie, and this is one of those movies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say yeah, you'd probably be better off if you waited till because this was $30.49 with tax, so it came out to about $33 and change. I don't remember the exact amount. It was like $33 and change, and while this is a wonderful film and stuff, I kind of got a feeling. I hate to say it, I do think a lot of people out there are going to be like, dude, I'm not spending that kind of money on something like this. Okay, when it drops in price, or if I can get it, wait until I can get it for like $10 on a Black Friday sale, then I'll jump on it. I kind of got a feeling that's going to be the most popular reaction to it. Um, it's like, yeah, I wasn't really wishing I had to spend that much money on this, but at the same time, though, I don't regret it. I honestly don't, because just this movie it's wonderful. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend. I mean, even if you don't want to get the 4K, they had for the longest time. I did have the Blu-ray, but I think that was like a made-on-demand Blu-ray. But this is such an improvement. It is so beautiful. They did such a great job. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? When you start watching the movie in the beginning, kind of like the first act of the film, everything to do with kind of the, Shelby's wedding, I may have to get into some spoilers, so just so you know, you've been warned, okay? If you haven't seen the movie, you might want to stop and go watch the movie, yada, yada, yada. But, yeah, kind of the first act of the movie is like, okay, you do have HDR, you got, let's see, yeah, you got Dolby Vision, you got Dolby Atmos. The sound on here is fantastic. Honestly, like, no problems. Actually, it's like I started, it's like, well, that's a little loud. I got to kind of turn that down a little bit. So the Dolby Atmos is amazing. So anyway, but yeah, the first act, with the wedding and everything else is kind of not gonna be honest, not gonna really blow you away. It's kind of drab. I mean, it's nice. It's got a nice picture quality. Okay, this is a movie from 1988 or 89. I don't remember. It's 88 or 89. I remember, but so it's like yes, there is some grain, but I mean it's not. It doesn't make it an unpleasant watching experience at all. It's like probably worst case scenario, it takes you maybe like a minute to get over it, if that. But once you're in it, you're in it. But the thing is once the movie, like when you hit to the section of where it goes into Christmas, from the Christmas segment on to the end of the movie, wow, this movie, the 4K shines. It really does. I'm not kidding. The Christmas section, especially with all the Christmas colors and everything else, with the HDR, it's like, holy cow, it looks amazing, and it looks good, and it remains consistently beautiful till the end of the film. And like I said, yeah, the Christmas scene, like at the Christmas festival, and the scene between Shelby and Malin in their house when Shelby is talking about she's pregnant, and Malin is talking about because she's diabetic. It's like this was a bad thing for her to do, to get pregnant. But when you look, it's like, oh my God, like the detail of their house, and the just the Christmas colors, like everything really, like it pops. Visually it pops, and it looks really good. And then as the movie goes on, like, let's see, what's another good example? Okay, yeah, like you do get some, one thing that really looks nice is the detail in kind of the kind of southern landscape, I guess you could say. It's like, if anybody's ever been in the South, which, I was in Texas, I guess that's close enough. So you kind of notice, it's like, wow, man, you kind of really notice, you see kind of like, like, you look at like Sammy's rundown pickup truck, you see the paint peeling off of it and stuff like that. You see kind of like the, I don't want to say run down homes, but definitely lived in look of it, just wow, just it looks so real. Like anybody's ever lived in the South, in any of the southern states, whether it's Arkansas or Texas or Georgia or Alabama or whatever, it's like, wow, man, you just like, wow, man, yeah, I get it, I see it, and just one thing I will say is the scene. Like I said, there's going to be spoilers. But after the scene in, I thought it looked really good. Personally, I thought it looked really good. Was the scene in the park or in the yard after Shelby's funeral, where everybody's sitting and talking, and Malin puts Jackson on the swing, Jackson Jr. on the swing, and she starts swinging him and stuff. I thought it was really really nice the way it was done, because I always thought it kind of looked, seeing in previous versions, the scene always kind of looked a little bit overlit. Where here, because of the HDR, um, it looks so much more natural. It look the shade, it looks like you're in a nice shaded yard. It's like, because noticing it now, it's like, wow, it's like, huh, they're in this yard, they got all these big trees, there's all this shade everywhere, and yet it seems really bright. And and it's like, looking at it here on the 4K, it's like, yeah, you would be like, hmm, that's what a, yeah, it would be kind of darker, because you have all these trees, you have all this shade. It wouldn't be so bright. There wouldn't be so much sunlight. But yeah, the 4K really does. Like I said, the first act isn't going to really impress you much, but once you hit to the Christmas part, all the way till the end of the movie, it's consistently going to blow you away how good this movie really looks. And so, this is going to be one you may not think you need it on 4K and stuff up until you watch it, and then you start watching. It's like, wow, I'm actually glad that I did get this on 4K. But like I said, I think that's going to be the worst problem, though. Is just the just kind of right now that I think for a lot of people, just that's going to be the thing. The price tag is a bit steep on this, and so people are going to be like, that's kind of the thing. I think it's like people are going to be like, this is not something I really need it in 4K, or people are going to be like, if I do get this, like, yeah, wait and see if I can see if I can get this for $10 on a Black Friday sale. Then I'll jump on it. But honestly, now that I have it, now that I watched it, and this is a movie that is so wonderful, and I can't recommend this movie enough. Okay, like, here's the thing. Like the other day, I was watching a deal about Rebel Moon Part 2 that's now just came out on Netflix. Okay, this is your woman hero character, and in the movie, she murders a child in cold blood, but because she's a woman, it's okay. And this is like the kind of stuff that they're, and then they wonder why these movies and these shows with women characters are not appealing to anybody. Your main character, who is supposed to be the hero of your film, guns down a child in cold blood, but she's supposed to be A-okay. She's the hero. And then they wonder why people are vibing with these characters and they don't vibe with these stories. This here, like, in my opinion, I know, this is an old movie and all this kind of stuff, but the women in, like, all the women in this movie, there's not one weak link among them. They are likable. They are relatable. They are funny. It's like, like this here, it's like, yeah. When you watch something like this, even though, oh, it's a chick flick. Yeah, it may be a chick flick, but it's a damn sight better than this crap that we're getting now. With all these movies and all these TV shows where all it's about is, let's make women as unappealing as humanly possible. Let's make women the worst people on the face of the planet. Give them the worst personalities, make them look hideous, just, ugh. So it's like, yeah, to have a movie with great women characters that are fun and likable, women you would, even, you would just love to hang around them and just be in their presence. I would like to see more of this instead of this garbage that we're getting now. Okay? And it's like, it's like, oh, you don't like women? No, I like women. I love women. Okay? But I don't like horrible women characters. And this thing like, oh, you don't like women. Oh, screw off. Okay? It's like, compared to this crap, oh, watch this movie where this horrendous woman who's supposed to be the hero guns down a child. Or watch this, I'll take this. Thank you. Okay? Any day of the friggin' week, I'll take this. Alright? Because at least the women in this movie are likable and respectable. I don't respect, these characters, a lot of these movies and stuff nowadays. I'll take this. Thank you very much. So, but honestly, yeah. The 4K is worth it. if you want to wait till it drops now, I could understand that, but honestly, I'm proud to have this movie. I really am. I'm proud to have it. I'm proud. The 4K. At first I wasn't sure, but oh man, it won me over. And it looks beautiful. It looks great. Just wow. The cinematography on this movie is amazing. So, honestly, to me, this is easily one of the best 4Ks I picked up this year so far. And then also too, to get some nice bonus features on there. Hell yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think I've gone on long enough. But Steel Magnolias on 4K, I really do recommend it. Pick it up. You won't be disappointed. And I think also too, men, hey men, give this movie a shot. Okay? And I think you will see the difference when you're like looking at this crap that's coming out now with these horrible female characters and these selfish, narcissistic, just vile female characters. And then look at a movie where you have these female characters that are likable, that are fun. You'll see the difference. So yeah. I'm happy to have this movie, and oh yeah. Steel Magnolias. I can't recommend it enough. So sorry, I know I went off there, but I had to get that out. But if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you did enjoy the video, and if you could you please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And that's it, boils and ghouls. Take care. Have a good night. I'll see you all later. Bye.